You know what's such trash? Like, I see people on here who are like, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to like do things that are different and post things on the internet and make an impact with my life. And I'm the same way. And I've been going through this phase for a while now where it's like, wow, I actually do kind of want to connect with people on platforms. And I don't mean like running an anonymous Twitter or Tumblr account. I mean like with my face and actually with my personhood, only to watch YouTube every day and watch people that upload on there and realize that I don't relate to most people that are successful on there, if not everybody that actually does numbers. And I'm also pretty sure YouTube is dying anyway because of TikTok, ironically. And it really sucks because it feels like going through YouTube feels like going through like a high school like hallway. It feels like people who are just talking about the most basic things and the most superficial things. Like it's all just about like, watch me try on these 10 different makeup products, and it's like their face and the thumbnail is like, and or it's like, watch me judge this newest movie and make a review about it, or it's playing video games, or some women like to show off their happy big beautiful houses and their kids and their families, which unfortunately I do not have, obviously. That's kind of the other aspect of it. Or it's just something really boring like, watch my sister and I like change into different dresses and outfits, and it's just, I don't know, like it's all just such like outward like neurotypical stuff, like watch us dress up, watch us go to a Justin Bieber concert, watch me review this video game. Like the way that I think, I just don't relate to any of it. And I think the hardest thing about being wired differently is that you kind of have to accept that people, not just in real life but also online, just do not connect with the way you think. Like I'm a very internalized person. I like to talk about like philosophical concepts, and I like to talk about like compact novels and ideas and thoughts, and very like internalized like daydreaming and creative projects and things like that. I could care less about showing off my purses and outfits and my newest big house. And if I had a happy family, I would love to show them off within reason. But the point is that it really sucks when you want to connect with the world and you just don't connect with the world, and the world doesn't connect with you, and it's so lonely. And I wish that I could be the part of the 1% that makes a brand off of their own specific quirkiness, but I'm not really sure how that actually works, and I'm pretty sure that for 99.9% of people it's impossible to make a brand off of your specific quirkiness. And it's just really sad and exhausting and draining, because it's like I'm kind of extroverted, but the things that I want to talk about and how I think, which is mainly like philosophical, like creative, like kind of like mental disordery, like maladaptive daydreaming type internalized cloudy stuff that a lot of people don't seem to get, is mainly what I think about. And it's like I don't have any interest in showing off designer bags and clothes and showing off my newest, I don't know, video game. I don't play video games. I'm a grown, mentally ill woman, and I've had trauma with that. And I don't know. It just, nothing seems interesting of what people talk about. And it's like, I feel like what I think about is interesting, but only like when I'm alone. And as soon as I talk about it with other people, it feels like I can feel the dead energy. And I just wish that there was a platform. I guess that's kind of what TikTok is, but I guess I wish that there was a place where more like neurodivergent people who think differently and see things differently and have different interests. I wish there was a platform for us, because the dead energy and the low followers and the lack of ability to relate to other people's content is very real. And I felt this way my whole life, very lost, very disconnected from everyone, very aimless, very within my own head. Like it's like I have this whole compact universe and language that only I speak, that nobody else is around or wants to hear. And it's made me feel like trash my whole life, and it makes social media is no different. There's a couple of niche corners, if you're lucky, that crop up every now and then. That's for neurodivergent people, but generally speaking, the world is full of neurotypicals that love to just consume and work and consume and work. And if you're lucky to have a beautiful family to show off, then congratulations, you are one of the most wealthy people on this earth. But a lot of neurodivergent people end up miserable and crazy and alone, and all they have to talk about is the games they play in their head. And it sucks when the only way to really get a platform, like as your actual face, is if you play with the molding game that I don't know how to play. And I know there's a lot of people that also feel the same way. And that's why I'm scared of TikTok going away, because if it does, it means that we're not going to have a platform anymore to casually post and talk about our weird, quirky little, like, much more eccentric gibberish that goes on in our head. So I don't know what the point of what I'm saying. I wish that there was a way for neurodivergent people to be able to connect with other people outside of the same pop songs, mainstream movies, etc. I understand that I'm kind of awkward and weird, and that a lot of other people are too. I actually have a lot of emotional intelligence, a lot of social skills once I'm comfortable around somebody, but not when I'm trying to fit into a mold that I am psychologically and physically uninterested and incapable of fitting into.